DeSoto High School. Woohoo!
community members, Superintendent Housley, board members, friends, family, welcome. As principal of Show Low High School, I welcome you here tonight. It's a great night. It's my pleasure to be here. I want to recognize some folks with us, and we have a few announcements, so let's get right with this. First of all, we want to recognize on the stand our board members, Board President John Larson, Vice President Stacy Anderson, Darrell Perkins, and Amy Tregaskis. We excuse Dr. Pam Lazardi, who is out of town this evening. We also would like to recognize our superintendent, Mr. Shad Housley. Also here tonight, our assistant principal, Mr. Ben Marchand. Reading the names, Ben, you got to wave your hand. He can't hear me because he's in a corner. Mr. Marchand is also the principal next year. Also our athletic director and assistant principal, David Nicholas. Mr. Marchand, raise your hand. They didn't see you. There's Mr. Marchand too. Thank you. Also, teachers and staff, will you just kind of raise your hand? I want to recognize our teachers and staff who are all over the place tonight. That's where the tire meets the road, right there. Also this evening, I want to recognize our SROs, Casey Ellsworth and Troy. Where are you at? They're way back over in the corner at the junior high SRO. Also, members of our police and Arizona Rangers, raise your hands. They're here tonight in force. Chief Shelley over in the side there. Okay, some housekeeping items for the night so it runs smooth. You will have an opportunity to take a picture if you wish. The graduates come up this side, over the stage, and down that side. There's a photo opportunity right over here on the corner. Please don't get about four students ahead of yours. About 4 students before come down. Don't jam it up. It gets all confused down there. So about 4 students before. I need to also make you aware that you can purchase from Loft Greens a 5x7 for $5 and an 8x10 for $8. That money goes to the Show Low High School yearbook, and last year we brought in about $250 from the sale of graduation pictures. So we invite you. Mr. Lofgreen, can you raise your hand? Where are you at over there? He's taking pictures, and that will be taking place there. The bathrooms, a big item, are just out this door, down the hallway. Also, tonight, after graduation, is grad night from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. at the Show Low Junior High School Gymnasium. The grad night committee this year is led by Felicity Cantor and Yolanda Gonzalez. These 2 great leaders and parents, along with their committee, have raised over $13,000 and other prizes that will be handed out within 6 hours tonight. So a big hand for our grad night folks and their hard work. The purpose of grad night is to keep our students safe in an alcohol, drug, and tobacco-free area. So we applaud our grad night. I need to make a couple of more thank yous. We want to thank Mr. Sean West, who is our maintenance director in Show Low School District. He's probably not here. He's probably up in the office keeping this place cool. Also, Mr. Jerry Butler, who's running our video. He probably can't hear me because he's got headphones on. Also, Mrs. Becky Adams. Where are you at, Miss Becky Adams? Raise your hand. She organized and directed. She's a parent of a graduate tonight. Thank you, Becky. Mr. Wheat Whetten, will you raise your hand, Wheat? He's running all the sound tonight, so we thank you, Wheat. He does a phenomenal job with sound. And then I want to give one last shout out. Thank you to the teachers and staff of Show Low High School. One more big hand for them. Now, parents, I want to thank you. I want to share the appreciation I have for you sharing your students with Show Low High School for 4 glorious years. We love your youth. They're wonderful. They work hard. They know what it is to be educated. They know what it is to have fun. They know what it is to torment Mr. Adams and Mr. Marchand. We love them. We love you for sharing them with us. We certify that they have been educated and are ready to go out in the world. to be able to be successful. Okay, tonight, let me get on the program. I want to announce the national anthem, which Mr. Marshall Pratt's been staring at me ever since then, because I blew right past the national anthem. Will you all please rise for the national anthem? Thank you. Please be seated. Okay, before we start, I need to brag on our graduating class just a minute. This class has brought in more scholarship money than any graduating class that I have been associated with at Show Low High School. This year they have brought in over $5.7 million in scholarships. Also, in addition to all the scholastics and academics here at Show Low High School, I want to draw attention to an individual who has been awarded something that no Show Low High School graduate has ever received. We had this year a scholar athlete awarded by the AIA as the scholar athlete in the state of Arizona, and that is Mr. Weston Kime. Okay, I have said enough. It is now time to announce the program. We will start out with a musical, Everybody is Lonely, which will be performed by the Show Low High School Combo Choir, after which we'll have Kristen Adams, our student body president, address us, and she will be followed by our senior class president, Alexis Allred. Show Low High School Combo Choir.
Like a moth into a flame. My name is Kirsten Adams. I am the student body president for the 2017-2018 school year. Thank you. I know some of you might be thinking that the only reason I passed high school is because I share the same last name with the principal, Mr. Adams, but it's actually because my mom's a teacher here. All year, I've been thinking about this speech I would have to give, and every time I would tell someone about it, they asked me to give them a shout out. At first, I was a little hesitant to that, but then someone told me that it'd be a good idea to give shout outs to ensure that no one falls asleep during my speech. So that's what I'm gonna do. First shout out goes to all the boys who participated in Mr. Cougar, boys like Antonio Solis, whose talent was to make a sandwich that took way too long to make and made a huge mess. And then shout out to Chase Avila, who cleaned up Antonio's mess in heels. Shout out to the Backstreet Boys, who gave us a wonderful rendition of I Want It That Way during the competition. Shout out to Chaz Michaels, who decided that it was a good idea to nair his legs for the sexiest leg competition. And then last but not least, shout out to the 2018 Mr. Cougar, Weston Kime. I want to give a shout out to the senior girls powder puff team because you guys are the real showstoppers. We totally should have won, and for the record, that game was rigged. To Ethan Walker and to those of you who are on the junior class powder puff team, karma is a jerk and it will come back to bite you in the butt next year, just you wait. Next, I want to give a shout out to all the seniors in student council. They did an amazing job this year and made me proud to call them my senior class. So shout out to Dan the Man, Alexis Allred, McKenna Schmidt, Jose Fregoso, Naomi Gonzalez, Loda Fisher, and Jackson Allen, who will help me keep my sanity in student council, but also help me make sure that this year was one to remember for this senior class. Shout out to Mr. Derek Whipple, who is a great teacher and advisor who made sure that every crazy idea Jackson or I, mainly Jackson, came up with was achieved. While I'm talking about it, I want to stop and give a round of applause to all the teachers who helped get this senior class here today. Heaven knows they had to put up with a lot, and they cut this senior class way too much slack in making sure that we got here today. On a more personal note, I want to thank my mom and dad for being my #1 supporters. They're the two of the most amazing people I've ever met in my life. And seniors, please take time to thank your parents or relatives or anyone else that has supported you in getting you here today. To those of you who have been my close friends throughout high school, I want to give a shout out to you for sticking with me. And to those of you who I haven't been close friends with, I want to give a shout out to you too. Before I end, I want to give more of an acknowledgement to Mr. Adams, our principal, who has been with Sholo since 1983. He is retiring this year. He is an amazing educator that has done a lot for us, and I want to personally give you, Mr. Adams, a shout out for being such a great example and leader. So I'm going to cut this really short for the sake of everyone in the audience who's sweating. I want to end with a quote from our 8th grade junior high principal who left halfway through the year, Mr. Never mind. Anyways, he would say this after every day during the announcements. Some of you might know it. It's make it a great day or not, the choice is yours. Thank you.
So before I begin my speech, I would like to mention that 2 years ago, class of 2018 said goodbye to an excelling student, friend, and loved one to many that would be here with us today to celebrate this special moment. So I'd like to ask if everyone could pause for a moment of silence to honor Ryan Felix. Class of 2018, a year ago we stood in this gym watching all of our old friends graduate and not listening to them at all about how fast the school year would come to an end. And now here we are. It's actually happening. Today for some is the happiest day of our lives, and to others it is the saddest. No matter how you are feeling today, what matters is that we made it. Truth is, I've been avoiding this speech. I've avoided having to look back and write about the last 4 years of my life, the years that have taught us all so much. The 4 years in which our lives flew by, I have avoided this speech because I knew that the day I'd be reading it would be the day I'd be writing the last page in my chapter. I remember how it all began like it was yesterday, mostly because that's pretty much how it feels, but we came here scared that we'd get lost without our friends, but here we all are now, 4 years later. Helping each other through the good and the bad, being supportive in any way that we can, some of us have made friendships nearly impossible to forget. Whether that be teammates that have endlessly think that we could rule the world and give us all the power that we need to take the next extra step to where we need to be, or even just a friend helping you out through a rough Friday night. These friendships are what have all helped us grow closer as a family and as a class. I know that each one of us says that we're ready to graduate, but really we're all scared out of our minds. Even if we do have plans for ourselves, this is it, guys. We're finally leaving like we all that we wish we could, so this is our chance to go out and take what we have to build our opportunities. I know that our class has so much potential to do amazing things, it's unreal, but we just need to prove to everyone else that it's true. A few days ago, we stood in the happiest place on earth as kids, to come home to make the biggest step as young adults. Right now is the time to thank all of our teachers, friends, parents, classmates, loved ones, and all that have helped us get to where that we are today. Without them, we might have not known where we have gotten. So, class of 2018, I wish the greatest amount of luck in whatever we may do. For those of you going into the service, thank you. For those of you furthering your career in athletics, good luck in your season, and never forget how you got there. And those of you going on to college, good luck. We're gonna need it. Congratulations, class of 2018. Be proud of yourselves, we made it.
Testing, there we go. We got some sound. Thank you. Big hand for our showbiz choir. Thank you very much. This time I am honored to present our scholastic excellence. We'll start with our salutatorian this year. I'd like to invite Madison Hall to come forward, please. Madison, on behalf of the administration and the teachers of Shoal High School, we present this plaque to you as our salutatorian. Madison will now address us.
Okay, I don't know whose idea it was to have me sing before I came up here, but I'm really mad at them right now. Okay, hopefully I can keep it together. Okay. Oh, guys, we did it. We graduated high school. It's been super real. I kind of can't believe we all made it, but we made it. We made it, and we get to move on with our lives, and that's super cool, and I'm so proud of all of us. So I'm going to be honest, I had the hardest time deciding what to speak about today. So I knew I was probably going to have to speak for a while now, but coming up with something to say was a huge challenge for me until one of my most favorite teachers ever, and probably one of yours too, Mrs. Adams, said something at our senior class meeting a few days ago. She said, "Graduation is a big deal. You've been working for this day for the past 13 years of your life. Treat it with the respect it deserves." Immediately after she said that, my stomach tightened because of the ridiculous amount of guilt that I felt. Before that meeting, my thoughts about high school were probably a lot less than they should have been. It's easy to let the less than ideal aspects of high school influence your feelings about high school as a whole, and I definitely let them influence mine. I was so focused on finally getting out that I forgot the fact that, like Miss Adams said, graduation is a big deal. In one of the greatest movies of all time, Disney's The Lion King, a character named Rafiki counsels Simba, the young lion who eventually became king. Rafiki says, "Oh yes, the past can hurt, but the way I see it, you can either run from it or learn from it." Countless hours of work spent on our parts and on the parts of teachers, administrators, and so many other people have gone into getting us to this point in our lives. After thinking about it, it seems silly that I let all the assignments, tests, drama, and sleepless nights keep me from fully enjoying my time spent at Sholo High. People are so good, and we should be proud of what we have accomplished because we truly deserve it. So like it has been for most of you, high school for me has been a whirlwind of emotion and change. Freshman year, I was shy, self-conscious, quiet, and depressed. But if there's one thing that I've learned in high school outside of the classroom, it's that people are capable of change. In another great movie, We Bought a Zoo, the main character says, "You know, sometimes all you need is 20 seconds of insane courage, just literally 20 seconds of just embarrassing bravery, and I promise you something great will come of it." I found that this is true. Once I made the decision that I didn't like where I was and that I was going to become better, my life started to change. I began to see myself and others differently. I learned that we are capable of so much more than we usually think we are if we are just willing to work for what we want. Gordon B. Hinckley, one of the most influential people of all time, once said, "There is no substitute under the high heavens for good, old-fashioned work. Most of the good done in this world is accomplished by people who set their minds to something and work until it is done. Such is the process by which dreams become realities. It is the best antidote for worry and the best medicine for despair. It is the process that leads to dynamic achievement. It is the process by which we grow and progress. And it is the process that helps me feel good about who we are and who we are becoming." For me, I had to change my outlook on myself, others, and life in general in order to see the good in the world. But man, once I decided to do that, how much better life became. Our class is very unique. While most of you probably don't know me and were probably oblivious of my existence during high school, I was paying attention to you. I'm pretty quiet most of the time, but it's been fun. It's been fun for me to see all of you grow. If there's one thing I've noticed, it's that our class definitely has lots of personality. There's Kelly Reynolds, who is quiet in the classroom, but kicks butt at art and track. There's Rachel Layden, who's the sweetest girl ever and is never without a smile. Dallas Woolford, Jake Reedhead, Joey King, Trent Williams, Julian Hernandez, Ivy Calderon, Briley Brown, Haley Butler, Skylar Zeigler, Taylor Cragness, and Autumn Cody will never, ever, ever fail to put a smile on your face. Their enthusiasm for life is contagious. Sam Roberts, Weston Kime, and Sterling Moore are all incredibly genius and talented. John Tucker is probably the best singer in the whole wide world and is still so dang humble about all his many talents. Kyle Marler is probably the most hardworking person I've ever met, ever. And then Kellyanna Baldwin is spunky and hilarious, but is obviously brilliant as well. Lisa McVeigh, Shy Wheeler, Sierra Flake, Cairo Villalba, and Shalina Thomas have all been involved in so many sports it's hard to keep up with them. And yet somehow they manage to do well in school and bless everyone with their cute smiles and fun personalities. And then there's Amber Pierce, who somehow manages not to know how to spell DNA, but still passes all her classes with flying colors and keeps everyone on their feet. Anyone who knows the Hyla Brewer, Madison Bennett, or Kenna Jackson knows that they are the most down-to-earth people you will ever meet. Shelby Hall, Brianna McCaleb, and Brianna Casson are the cutest girls and are so unafraid to be themselves. Rosie Burr has achieved so much but makes everyone else feel like they are needed and important. There are many, many other people I wish to mention, but I don't have time. I look up to you all, and I love you all, and I'm so excited to see what we accomplish in the future. You know who you are. If I can make you remember anything from the speech, it would be that. You know who you are. You might not think you do, but you do. You are so special, each and every one of you. Please don't do anything dumb that will take away from your success and happiness in life. Don't let circumstances, people, or emotions determine how to act and feel. Don't let people tell you what to be, but be what you tell yourself you are. Walt Disney, arguably the most successful person to ever live, said, the difference in winning and losing is most often not quitting. Have integrity, always continue to grow, have enough self-respect to do what you say you're going to do, and do it with passion. Learn to love life and love learning. Life is hard. Hard is good. Hard is what brings growth, strength, confidence, character, and even joy. If you think about it, life would be boring if there were no battles to win, fears to conquer, and weaknesses to overcome. The world is huge. It has so much to offer. Don't be afraid of hard work. As one of my other favorite movies, The Incredibles, says, "Darling, luck favors the prepared." Working hard doesn't mean you can't have fun. This is the time to have joy. Do fun things. Go on amazing adventures. Don't be afraid to ride the rides like I was my freshman year. There will always be opposition. There will always be things that bring sadness. There will always be assignments and tests and drama and sleepless nights of some sort or another. But be grateful. Say thank you to people who have helped you grow and have provided you with so much. Your parents love you, whether you believe it or not. Be supportive of your family and show them how much you appreciate them. As Brian Skavnak once said, some kids are smarter than you. Some kids have cooler clothes than you. Some kids are better at sports than you. It doesn't matter. You have your thing too. Be the kid that can get along. Be the kid who is generous. Be the kid who is happy for other people. Be the kid who does the right thing. Be the nice kid. We need to not be afraid to live our beliefs. That's what successful, contributing members of society do. They fight for what's right. Have a positive attitude. I've learned that negativity will get you nowhere. It is the enemy of progression and success. Cougars, there are so many great things ahead of us. We all have so much to give. Hannah Montana, one of my childhood heroes, said once, "Life's what you make it, so let's make it rock." Do what Hannah says. Make every minute count. Peace out, Sholo High. I'll miss you all.
At this time, I would like to invite Kellyanna Baldwin to come forward. Kellyanna is the Sholo High School Valedictorian for the class of 2018. Congratulations, Kellyanna.
This is scary. Okay.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kellyanna. Some of you know me.
else that I may have forgotten. I would especially like to thank Mr. Adams, Mrs. Lopeman, and Ms. Pagodi, who will all be leaving with the class of 2018 tonight. They have given many years to the Show Low School District, and I would appreciate it if you would join me in a round of applause for them. Tonight, I will not be talking about the past and the memories we have made together, for we all know what has happened over the past 4 years and that it cannot be changed. Instead, I ask that you join me as we look forward to what lies ahead and that you listen to what I ask of you regarding the years to come. Thinking of the future is daunting, considering the fact that there are so many variables that we cannot control. Nevertheless, class of 2018, we're tough cookies and who can roll with the punches, and we'll be just fine. The first thing that I would like to ask of you all is that you believe in the impossible. Throughout our lives, there will be hundreds of people who would tell you that you cannot do something that you want to. You can't let those people win. If someone tells you something is impossible, show them that they are wrong. After all, some of the most novel ideas seemed impossible once upon a time, but they are what have been able to build up society into what it is today. The second thing that I would like to ask of you is that you have hope for a better future. In recent years, it seems as if the world has become a scarier place due to both foreign and domestic turmoil. However, we are the class of 2018. We are the future, and we have the power to make things better. So long as we keep hope alive and believe that a new and better day will come at dawn, things will get better. Hope is the strongest superpower that any of us can possess, and it's up to us to decide whether to act upon it. The final thing I ask is that you all take opportunities as they present themselves. For example, Okay, on a more serious note, as we go forth today, we know what we have to offer the world, and it is time to see what the world has to offer us. New doors will open for us, and I encourage each and every one of you to take a leap of faith towards each one, even if you are scared to do so. Like Sarah J. Maas once wrote, "The world is waiting, wide open and ours for the taking." As we leave tonight, we will each have a different path, whether it be college, the military, or the workforce. Remember to be a cougar, not a sheep, in all that you do. Be bold, design your own fate, form your own opinions, and never be afraid of what the sheep have to say. And remember that no matter what you choose to do, so long as it's not illegal, I will always be proud of you, and I will always be proud to have been a part of SLHS's class of 2018 with you. Thank you.
At this time, we're going to present our foreign exchange students. So we've had 5 students with us this year. We love having the foreign exchange students here. They bring a cultural refinement and richness to our school. So at this time, would our cultural exchange students please rise? Board members, if we could have you and Superintendent Housley please rise and shake their hands as they come by. Our foreign exchange students receive a certificate of attendance. They will pick that up at the diploma station in the small weight room at the end of the ceremonies, as will you for all your graduates get the diplomas there. First of all, I would like to introduce from Germany, Lotte Fischer. From the Netherlands, Koen Haas. From Switzerland, Yannick Henselmann. From Taiwan, Chenrong Shi. And from the Netherlands, Indy Fairright. need them to turn around. Okay. To get the picture, we need you to turn around that way. At this time, Lotta Fisher will share a few words with us.
Hey guys, how are you? I am Lotta Fisher and I was one of the foreign exchange students this year, and I just want to take this moment to tell you how incredibly grateful we all are for the opportunity that has been given to us. You're probably happy to finally graduate high school, and I am proud of each and every one of you and your achievements. But for me, this day is really hard. I'm moving 5,414 miles across the world, and I'm leaving everything here behind. When I left for America, I knew I was going to see my family and friends again. Here, I found the sister I always wanted, and that I now will have forever. Thank you to Adrian and Curtis Roberts and my host mom, the coordinators of the exchange program, for everything you've done this year. And of course, thank you to all of our teachers, our principal, Mr. Adams, and the school board. Thank you, Sholo. I love you.
Thank you, Lotta. At this time, it will be our privilege we'll be ready to present the graduates here in just a minute. I want to share a few moments of thoughts. Not much, because I know you really want to get the graduation on its way. First of all, I would like to have Miss Linda Lopeman. Linda, can you hear me? I want you to come right out here by this chair and stand and wave, please. I want to tell Linda how thankful we are for her years of service to this district. Her husband was my wrestling coach, took me to the state championship wrestling match. I love him. I love Miss Lopeman. Thank you. A big hand for Miss Lopeman. Don't sit down yet. Wait, Miss Lopeman, hold on, Linda. Raise your hand if Miss Lopeman taught you or worked with you in school at any time. Raise your hand out there, wave it so we can see who you are. If Miss Lopeman taught you, raise your hand and wave it. Thank you, Miss Lopeman. Next, I don't know if Linda Fagoti is here. Is Linda here by chance in the building? She's probably at the office keeping us organized. Linda Fagoti's husband, where you at, Linda? Come on, Linda, stand out here, raise your hand. Linda Fagoti is also retiring this year, and we thank her for her efforts and service to our school. She took all your phone calls. Every one of us here knows Linda Fagoti for all those phone calls and all the absences, all that stuff for the years. Thank you, Linda. All right, students, here we go. One little quote for you. Winston Churchill, although I don't think he really said this, he's the one that they say said it. I don't think he really did, but I'm going to say he did. Winston Churchill once said, "Success is not final." So the fact that you're here tonight, being successful, this isn't it. That's cool, but success is not final. Next, he said, failure is not fatal. Means we're going to fail. You're not going to get that job. You're not going to get that whatever. You may fail, that's okay. What he said next is the important part. It's the courage to continue that counts. That quote has been above my office door for 13 years. Every time I walk out that door, I remind myself, success is not final, failure is not fatal. It's the courage to continue that counts. Cougars, go continue. Make the world a different place. When I need that operation on my brain, you're going to do it. Go Cougars. Okay, enough said. Superintendent Housley, seated before you are the students of Shoalo High School, the graduating class of 2018. I certify that they have met all the graduation requirements set forth by the Shoalo School Board of Education and the Arizona Department of Education. I present them to you to be graduates of the 2018 Shoalo High School graduating class. Mr. Housing.
Graduating class, congratulations. If I could just take a moment, Mr. Adams would never do this for himself. Mr. Adams, if you will join with me, Mr. Adams was in the very first graduating class, and tonight is his last graduation with us at Shoalo High School. Can we give Mr. Adams a round of applause for his service? Graduates, tonight I heard three things from our wonderful speakers. Take courage, be great, and be the change. As I look out across, I see the ability to do all three of those things in your eyes. May you take courage, may you be great, and may you be the change that you see in the world. Members of the Shoalo Unified School District Board of Education, I, as superintendent, accept the graduates of the class of 2018 and support the recommendation that they have met the requirements set forth by the Shoalo Unified School District Board of Education and the State Department of Education and present them to receive their diplomas. Congratulations.
Tanner Ross Adams. Jackson Stephen Allen. Alexis Elaine Allred. Noah Xavier Anchando. Stacy Ann Ard. Ariel Lynn Abushan. Kyle Stephen Austria. Bethany Ann Avila. Chase Jose Kenneth Avila. Jonathan Wayne Baird. Kellyanna Lynn Baldwin. Garrett Bateman. Shane Taylor Bobian. Madison Kelly Bennett. Robert Allen Beerwagon. Trey Timothy Blackman. Bo Michael Boucher. Isaac William Brewer. Lehyla Radon Brewer. James Joseph Brogan. Zavon Michael Ray Brooks. Bright Lee Brosman. Briley Brown. Kyle Watson Brueggemann. Drew Snow Buckles. Malika Begay Burbank. Rosalia James Burr. Haley Ray Butler. Maddie Joe Butler. Ivy J. Calderon. Easton Jake Cantor. Cody Esparza Carlisle. Alan Jesus Carrasco. Antonio Solis Gutierrez. Joshua Thomas Chatterton. Brianna Elizabeth Chavez. Gabriella Ashley Chavez. Israel Smith Chavez. William Clarkson. Lauren Hope Clark. Taylor Michael Clark. Autumn Hayden Cody. Christopher Allen Cole Jr. Brianna Marie Cooper. Kobe Cameron Crandall. Anthony Leon Curry. Abby Elizabeth Daniel. Rebecca Renee Elizabeth Daniels. Jessica Adriana Del Angel. Sierra Summer River Di Valentino. Cheyenne Marie Earl. Riley Stephen Elefante. Tyler James Feltman. Sierra Rochelle Flake. Stephanie Renee Floda. Lillian Brisney Trujillo Flores. Joseph Charles Foley. Crystal Ann Forbes. Jose Alberto Fregoso. Clayton Benjamin Frazier. Aspen Marie Garland. Mitchell Corey Garvin. Brooke Lene Gaylord. Ryan Elliott George. Naomi Jo Gonzalez. Emily Jet Grant. Brandon Clifford Hale. Madison Lee Hall. Shelby Hall. Kara Marie Reagan Hallman. Annette Susanna Hernandez. Julian Hernandez Herrera. Vanessa Marie Hernandez. Jasmine Hill. Devin Hoy. Haley Grace Housley. Samuel Lee Howard. Amelia Claire Hubert. Miranda Nicole Humphreys. Lauren Yoshiko Imoto. Kenna Ray Jackson. Rebecca Ivana Eleonora Jones. Brianna May Casson. Weston Keith Kime. Skylar Ryan Kelly. Kelsey Leanne Kerr. Courtney Rochelle King. Joseph Grant King IV. Alexia Marie Kinnaman. Taylor Diane Craignis. Thomas Kudlach. Darius Laddie Arthur Larson. Rachel Suzanne Layden. Deegan Reese Letner. Zoe Abigail Lewis. Garrett Wayne Lynn. Brooke Marie Luna. Eric Michael Marburger. Kyle Hunter Marler. Skylar McCabe Hughes. Brianna Marie McCaleb. Joseph Michael McFarland. Alexander James McPeak. Braden Jacob McPeak. Lisa Joy McVeigh. Cody James Myers. Sterling Reed Moore. Vidal Moreno. Jacob Danny Morquecho. Curtis James Muncie. Arturo Hushke Munoz. Trayson Nathaniel Neff. Jared Arnold Nelson. Garrett Jace Nicholas. Kirsten Page Nicholas. Grayson Ray Pace. Dakota Allen Parsons. Tiffany Rose Patterson. Zoe Sage Paxson. Danielle Louise Payton. Amber Jean Pierce. Chloe Elizabeth Powers. Danielle Angel Quintana. John Francisco Ramirez. Ricky Ramirez. Daniel Edward Reeby. Dakota Jacob Reedhead. Megan Brooke Reedhead. Kelly Reynolds. Nicholas Esteban Reynoso. Lauren Alex Richards. Samantha Lynn Roberts. Aaron Hunter Robinson. Timothy Blaine Rogers. Jasmine Romero. Tyler Paul Roten. Dustin Shane Russ. Samuel Richard Scarrett. McKenna Grace Schmidt. Matthew William Schreiber. Brianna Michelle Scott. Danielle Lynette Scott. Tomas DeAnthony Sharp. Jacob Jones Shriver. Brianna Cherie Simsauser. Andrew Sosa. Trent Allen Spencer. Rachel Ann Tate. Shalina Marie Thomas. Caleb Alexander Thompson. Sloan Gabrielle Tipton. Thomas Ray Tomlinson III. Dalen Jacob Toon. John Dale Tucker. Nicolette Marie Tutkin. Alicia Watson Van Winkle. Ryan Ray Varela. Kyra Anissa Vialba. Teresa Lee Walgurski. Samuel Wyatt Walters. Shy Unique Wheeler. Julie White. Talon John Wilhelm. Trenton Elliott Williams. Garrett David Wynn. Dallas Wayne Wolford. Skylar Anthony Ziegler. Devin Renee Zitar.
right, that is the name we've been waiting for. Woo! Graduates, please rise. Good job, seniors. Woo! You have earned the right to move your tassel from the left side to the right. Superintendent Housley, members of the board, community of Sholo, parents and friends, I present to you the graduates of 2018. This concludes our services for this ceremony. Congratulations, graduates. Woo! Thank you, and do not forget to pick up your diploma in the small weight room. Remember, pick up your diploma in the small weight room. Have a wonderful and safe evening.